Our guest today on Tape Swap Radio is Cerulean Blue from Philadelphia. We have the members of the band here. Would you please go around and introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band?
I'm Kyle, and I play violin and guitar and rap steel.
Show off. I play drums. I'm Paul.
My name is Spider. I hold down the low end.
And my name's Kevin, and I do the rest.
Kevin writes the songs.
Oh.
Kyle, Paul, Spider, and Kevin, thank you so much for being here. You just embarked on a tour, so this is really the second stop on your tour that you planned. So I guess it's a little premature to ask how is it going, but how is everything shaping up for this tour? Are you looking forward to going around the East Coast a little bit?
It's going to be great.
I hate everybody already.
We're having a great time. Line leader's fun. Swan's fun.
I feel blessed to be working with professionals.
And it really is a step up from what we're used to.
All right. And you're mentioning Line Leader. They're the band that's on tour with you, also from Philadelphia.
Good chaps.
Good. So you're going with somebody you get along with. You're looking forward to it. That's great. Tell me a little bit about how this band got started. What was the origin of Cerulean Blue?
I feel like it definitely started as a solo project for me. And then I just enlisted my best buddies to learn some parts, and then they just wouldn't stop kicking ass, so now we're a band.
Okay, and about how long ago was that?
When did you guys start playing?
Months ago.
Well, you and Sean were doing
Me and
it.
Sean have always been
Back
buddies.
last fall, you guys
Yeah,
were
there's
doing
a lot
stuff.
I could say.
I joined in
Kids,
November.
I was the latest
I'll
to
send you
join.
the version of the story.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and Spider were in a band before this, and so I didn't want anyone else playing bass. It just made sense. There was no qualms there.
So
But,
you knew Spider was the choice for bass.
Spider was the choice.
Yeah.
They distilled it down to just a two-piece for a minute, and
That's
they got
true.
fairly experimental without me. There was some really unusual, extraordinary things happening with just Kevin and Kyle as a two-piece. Kevin was being like sort of a one-man band on his own, playing like percussion and like the lead guitar parts at the same time. Kyle improvising on violin, lap steel, etc. And it made like the rest of us, probably just me and Paul, like pretty jealous to get back in with the swing of things.
It was
And
awesome.
Yeah.
once we did rejoin as a four-piece, we hit the ground running.
Yeah. Well, now it's a lot tighter. Like, I mean, we
Yeah, we were
we had
definitely
some
sloppy.
weird shows.
Situation.
Okay.
Weird time.
All right. It took a minute, but you sounded great. Playing tonight. So
Yeah, thanks.
You're coming together well. You've all played in bands before then. So what was it about this band? What were the musical influences you were thinking about when you started playing with this particular band?
Oh. I don't know. I know for me, been listening to a bunch of like Beach Boys and Big Star, so I kind of just wanted like soaring, ripping parts, but have them changing constantly. So like you never really get comfortable, but you never really stop enjoying what's happening. That's the kind of songs I was shooting for.
Kevin's also on like a T-Rex glam rock kick.
Oh yeah.
That's probably gonna last the rest of his life.
Yeah, I've been listening to Hunky Dory and Electric Warrior
love
by
Hunky
David
Dory.
Bowie and T-Rex probably every day for the past like 8 months.
Oh, that was really story like 8 months ago.
Yeah, so I just want to give someone that's listening that rock and roll experience while also kind of giving them like an off-putting like experience. Like where are these songs actually going to take you?
Being weird as hell.
Yeah.
It gets a little introspective.
And you're all wearing masks, and you wear masks when you perform. Does that go along with it, the rock and roll experience, but then the mystery?
Yeah, this is the most talking I think we've done in the masks because we normally don't look at each other or the crowd or talk to each other or the crowd during our sets. We just kind of start and then go.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
So this is fun.
So you're talking a little bit here. I'll just ask you a few more questions. You put out an EP, and it's the first release you have, Take It or Leave It.
Yes.
And what I noticed about that was the first song on the album, and you played for us was Rebirth.
Yes.
Interesting to lead with a track called Rebirth. Is that tying in with this music? Do you consider this kind of a rebirth in a way?
Yeah, definitely. It was after me and Spider's last band disbanded, I felt real crappy. And I didn't know if I was actually going to make music or not anymore. And then I don't know, that song for me was just kind of like, oh yeah, I could do this. I can write songs. I can do this. It's fine.
Well, I am interested in your songwriting a little bit, because then you have a track on there called Babysitter, which seems to be written from the perspective of a young child. So is that kind of what you were going for with that one?
Yeah, definitely a lot of the material I've been dealing with is trying to get over different things from my childhood. And that song's actually a story about one time my mom left me with her friend, and who was like babysitting, but she fucking sucked, and I don't even remember her fucking name. But I just remember getting in a fight with her, and I was probably like 10 or 11, and I was so hot-headed, and I was like, well, I don't have to fucking deal with anything you ever have to say to me, because I don't fucking even know you like that. So then I walked down to the local library, which was only a couple blocks away, and I would hang out there all the time. They had like a bunch of pets that you could hang out with and like interactive stuff. But then when I had gotten home, my mom actually thought I had ran away and tried to kill herself by taking a bunch of pills. And so she was just kind of like passed out there with like a bunch of like puke and like half dissolved pills. And that just really did something.
Yeah, well, it certainly stuck with you all those years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it seems that your songwriting really is trying to get out these things from your past in a way. Well, we end every interview with a pick from the band, so this is your chance to name somebody that you know from your hometown that you met on tour, whoever you want. Pick a song, or not, you don't have to pick a song, but pick a band, and we'll go out on a song from them. So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to right now?
Balls in your court.
Well, I was thinking if everyone consented, probably Sun Oregon. They're probably my favorite Philly band right now.
That's fair, unless
And they
they
recorded
can play
this.
anything by your cousin Michael.
Oh yeah, but he's not in a band right now, so there's no point in giving him a shout out.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, we
Yo,
love
fuck
Sun
that guy.
Oregon.
Get in the band. Make music or fuck off. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Gang.
You can't denounce a legend like that.
No, it's fine. I think Sun Oregon would be my pick.
Yeah, I agree.
We love
Tim.
Tim.
Tim recorded our EP, and it's his band.
I just think that
Okay.
they're just bringing a lot out,
Yeah.
Yo,
right?
Roar of Nothingness
He-
is
he
like
used to
my
be a-
everyday jam by Sun Oregon.
Okay.
He used to be in a really great band that still plays around Philly, Skating Lehigh.
Alright,
Like-
we gotta go
Yeah.
there.
Well, I
I was gonna
scared
say
of
that,
Lehigh,
but
yeah,
I just
absolutely.
think Sun
No,
Oregon
I
deserves
definitely
it.
play Sun Oregon.
Sun Oregon, okay. Well, we'll go out on a song from them, but we want to thank you guys, Cerulean Blue, for coming. Kevin, Spider, Paul, and Kyle. And good luck on your tour.
Yeehaw.
Alright.
Did we get that?
Good.
Yeehaw.
Let's do it
Are you
again.
making all of us do that?
No,
No.
no, there's the two there. So you guys want to go? You guys want to go?
I think it's just like.